So who are these people and what do they have in common? Well, all of these people on the screen have some associations with geography. So we've got Mother Teresa, Greta Thunberg, Michael Jordan, Theresa May. We've got our future king. And our future king, Prince William, also took geography at A-level and then on to studying it further in university. So this is the geography department talking to you about why we think you should take geography as an option for GCSE if it is something that you would like to do.
Okay, hi, my name is Mr. Davis. If you don't know me, I'm Head of Geography. When we first did this, we thought, well, lots of departments are going to talk about why to take their subject. So we thought we'd go the opposite, just to make life a bit interesting and talk about why not to take geography. Reasons not to take geography. Now, you may think your geography teacher is fabulous, and I'm sure they are fabulous, but that is not a reason to take geography because there's a good chance with 5 of us that you'll get a different teacher next year. A lot of people say in geography you do lots of colouring in, and occasionally we have to use colour to show information. It's not just about making it look pretty, it's about giving information. And so there is a bit of use of colouring pencils, but unfortunately, again, that's not a good reason to take GCSE geography. So if you like colouring in and if you like making pretty patterns, that's great, but geography isn't the reason you should be doing that. Another reason people often take geography is because their best mate, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, someone they fancy on the other side of the classroom, they're doing geography. And oh, I want to do geography because they're doing it. Again, this is about you. It's not about someone else. So make the decision to take geography because it's what you want to do rather than what you think someone else is doing. Also, there's a good chance we have 5 classes each year. You won't be with that person anyway. You might think other teachers in the school are scary. They're not. They're all very friendly. But again, take geography because it's what you need to do. It fits with your future career, not because you think the teachers are less scary than other people. There's not much writing in geography. Well, there is. There's a balance. There's a little bit of maths. There's a little bit of writing. So geography is a subject that develops lots of skills. So make sure you take geography because you think, I'm going to develop my knowledge and my skills. And your parents think geography is the best subject in the world. And they say, you need to take geography because it's amazing. Well, again, that is possible. And I'm sure your parents do think that. But again, please make the choice because it's what you need to do and it helps you.
So geography at St John Fisher's, there's 5 of us, 5 teachers. So you can see there in front of you the grades from the previous years. And one question we get asked a lot is what jobs and careers can geography bring with it? Well, there's a list, as long as your arm, of jobs that geography can bring. There's just a few there on the screen for you. So we've got all sorts of jobs and careers and a huge amount of prospects for you. Some news clippings said that geography graduates are the most employable out there at the moment. It's all the rage. Geography is a subject that is really soaring in popularity, both at A-level, but then also further education at university.
I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what skills we offer in geography and what opportunities we study and give you a little bit more about the course as a whole. So geography offers lots of skills, critical thinking, creativity, ability to problem solve, which is a skill that's very, very highly valued by employees. It's got great job prospects. So if you think about, well, what am I going to do when I leave school and I go off to college or university? Well, people with geography degrees have got 95.2% employment rates. That's higher than IT, physics, maths, biology, history. The average employment rate is something like 94%. So geography is one of the highest employment rates going. So we obviously, one of the highlights of geography is often field work. It's been a little bit limited recently because we've not been allowed to go out of school, but hopefully that's changing very rapidly. And we're beginning as a department to book buses again to be able to organise trips and get you out to the coast, the Lake District, the cities, the interesting bits of geography where you actually go and see the things that we talk about in the classroom. Geography often links very well with many other subjects. So you talk about law, or you talk about sciences, or you talk about other humanities subjects. So in the future, beyond GCSE, people often say, well, how does geography link? Well, geography's got links to virtually everything. It's got links to economics, media, teaching, childcare, management, manufacturing, you name it. There's a link in there to geography. What kind of topics do we study in geography? Well, it's hugely varied, and if you can't find something interesting in it, I'll be absolutely amazed. So one of the most popular topics is natural hazards, volcanoes, earthquakes, tsunamis. We talk about what causes these things and what we can do to keep people safe. So how we can manage them. We can't stop them, but often we can do things that means people are protected, their homes are looked after, and the damage is less. We look at urban areas, Leeds, we look at London, we look at cities in the developing world, and we look at the problems these cities face. Often it's huge populations, it's migration, it's unemployment, it's pollution, and again we try and look at not only the causes of these problems, but what we can do about it to make lives better for the people who live there. We look at many areas locally. We run a field trip to Leeds, we run a field trip either to the east coast and look at the coastal erosion, or to the Lake District to look at glaciation. We also look at the natural world. We look at rainforests, we look at deserts, we look at mountain ranges, what forms these places, why are they like they are. We often look at what humans are doing to these places. They're often damaging them, but sometimes they're protecting them. And again, what can we do to make sure these natural landscapes, which are often the most amazing parts of Earth, are protected for the future? We look at resources, something we all use. I'm talking into a camera at the moment. It's a resource, it's something that we use, it's been made out of materials. And as we develop as a human species, we use more resources. We become more technologically advanced. But is that all that use of resources, is that damaging the planet? Well, we know that burning lots of coal, gas and oil is leading to climate change. What can we do about that? As geographers, we try and look at solutions as well as the problems. We look at physical landscapes, rivers, coasts, glaciers, what's made them like they are, what we can do to make them less dangerous to humans, so stop coastal erosion, prevent river flooding, etc., etc. We look at the economic world, we look at how countries have changed, why some countries are rich and some countries are poor, what we can do to make the world a fairer place. At the end of the year, you end up with 3 exams. There's a physical geography exam, a human geography exam, and a skills and fieldwork exam. And if you need more advice, speak to your geography teacher. Thank you.